Howdy friends, and welcome to The Average J. Today is day one of the Super Shred Diet. Week 1, day 1. Michelle and I, we stayed up pretty late last night. We ate a lot of junk. I mean, seriously, we ate a lot of stuff. I had a lot of cheese curls and just all the stuff you're not supposed to eat. But I was getting my last fill. So, got up this morning, went out, took care of the chickens, took care of Arthas, and he's going to support me during my diet. Hey, bud. Yeah, so, then got ready for the day, got my shower, dressed, and it is, what time is that? I have to look at the clock. 10 before 8. First time I get to eat is 8:30 a.m. Let me go over what the times are. Real quick, before I point out the times, I do want to point out that it says you could have one diet soda per day, and don't eat your last meal within 90 minutes of going to sleep. If because of circumstances you're eating late, and you know you're going to be going right to bed, then only consume half of the meal. Spices are unlimited, so enjoy all you want, but salt is not a spice. So, and if you have to avoid certain foods because of medical conditions, you can make substitutions. Another good thing is they give you a grocery list per week based on what you're going to eat for the week. So it gives you a shopping list here because you're going to eat this, because you're going to eat this, because you're going to eat this. And then it gives you guidelines. Tells you to weigh yourself in the morning. I did weigh myself this morning. And it goes through. You have to read the book. That's why I would recommend buying it. It gives you a whole bunch of tips. And here's the schedule for eating. 8:30 meal 1, 10 o'clock snack 1, 11:30 snack 2, 12:30 meal 2, 4:30 meal 3, and 7:30 meal 4. So it does give you, for the week, that's going to be the times you're going to eat the whole week. So for day 1, week 1, you can do this. You will win. Super Shred Hard. Motivational. So you can choose, you can eat one piece of fruit, and it gives you recommendations. So pear and apple, half a cup of raspberries or strawberries or blueberries or blackberries, a banana, half a cup of sliced melon, half a cup of grapefruit, half a cup of cherries. So you can have that. Then you get to choose one. You can have a cup of oatmeal, a cup of sugar-free cereal with low fat, reduced fat, or fat-free, or milk or almond milk, or 2 egg whites, or an egg white omelet with diced veggies. Okay? And optional is 1 piece of 100% whole grain or whole wheat toast. You can put a little bit of butter and jelly on it if you want. Here's the other things that you must have is 1 cup of green tea or a cup of hibiscus tea. You can put a dash of sugar because that stuff tastes like you're drinking swamp water. You must drink a cup of water. And when I say a cup, when I'm referring to water, we always refer to it in 8 ounce. So 8 ounce cup. And then optional is 1 cup of fresh juice or a cup of coffee with no more than 1 packet of sugar or a tablespoon of milk and half and half. Well, Chunk, I guess, because, he eats anything like shoelaces and hair ties, he would eat diet food. But, so here's what we have. So Michelle will show you. We have 2 egg whites, and again, pepper on it because you can have unlimited. So you could either have a 1 egg white with veggies or 2 egg whites. We went for the 2 egg whites. Then she chose, out of all the fruits, half a cup of mixed berries. So it has raspberries. What other kind of berries?
Blackberries and blueberries.
Blackberries and blueberries. Okay. And then a cup of water. That's an 8 ounce cup. 8 ounce cup of coffee with 1/2 a teaspoon of half and half and 1 packet of Splenda. And then this is it's not quite an 8-ounce cup of green tea, and that has 1 pack of Splenda in it. Now, the only thing I did different was I went a little different on my fruit. I chose an apple instead of the berries. And the other thing, I remember in my paper it said you could have a piece of toast. I did not put toast because this is a lot of liquid and it fills the belly. So there's not really going to be a need for that toast. Plus, I have a water bottle over here. I got this at Walmart, which I thought was pretty neat. One of the biggest keys to losing weight, or just health in general, is drinking water. And it's always been my biggest struggle. So I got this. You fill it in the morning, and then it says, by 8 a.m. you should be down here, by 9, by 10, 11. So your water level should be down to there by that point. And then once you hit that, you refill it. And then in the afternoon, you drink it until 7 o'clock at night, and it should be empty. So this is a lot of stuff being consumed. I know a lot's liquid, but it's going to stretch the belly out. It is snack time. So it's 10 o'clock. That is snack number 1. And my snack is going to be, I have 4 baby carrots and a little bit of ranch dressing. And the snack can be 150 calories. So I am well below that because I'm having the 4 baby carrots and the dressing, but I'm also having a jalapeno pepper cut up. And the reason I'm having that, the jalapeno pepper, it's 1 cup of jalapeno pepper is 26 calories. So I probably don't even have a 1/4 cup here, but let's estimate high at maybe 1/2 cup, and that's 13 calories. So 13, 30, and 35. So I'm less than 100 calories. So I have calories to spare, but it's after all the beverage that I've had, all the water, I'm almost done that container of water a little bit early, but this is going to be plenty. It's going to fill my belly. So as you can see in the book, snack 1, you can have a cup of grape tomatoes or a medium sliced red bell pepper with 1/4 cup of guacamole, or another item 150 calories less. This is what I was saying about how, you get the opportunity to substitute your own things. But the reason I'm going with the hot pepper, the jalapeno, is because it has, I'm going to say the name wrong. I want to say it's capsaicin in it, and it's a chemical that helps you burn calories. Capsaicin. I don't know how to say it. That chemical, that capsaicin, however you say it. I say like Capcom, like Marvel vs. Capcom, the video games. But that chemical helps to burn additional calories. And so one of the studies I was reading, so in a 200-pound male, it averaged out, if they were eating a pepper every day, they burnt an additional 200 calories eating the same foods and same exercise as similar people. So I don't know. It has something to do with it. You don't have to. It was just kind of an extra thing. Actually, it was just kind of a hint from the guy that was working at GNC yesterday. It is 11:30, so it's time for snack number 2. You can have shred popcorn. And I should have said, like, where it says shred bar or shred pop, Dr. Smith sells things like this. So snack number 2 is that, or 2 medium kiwis, or a couple blueberries, or another item of 100 calories and less. So I am going for another item of 100 or less. My 100 or less is a Fiber Up lemon bar. And they're not that big. It looks big on the box, but they're kind of tiny. And it's only 90 calories. And this way I get 5 grams of fiber per bar. You can see it's not real big. It's only about the size of my fingers. And I don't have really big hands. So, but hopefully it gives me a little lemony, sweety taste. And meal number 2 is in about an hour. So This is just kind of a get some calories in the body so the body doesn't think you're starving it. It is 12:30, so it's time for meal number 2. So you get to choose one of the following. Cannot exceed 200 calories, so it's a protein shake or a fruit smoothie or a cup of soup. And no potatoes, no heavy cream. And be careful of the sodium. As a beverage with whatever your meal number 2 is, you can have any one of these. And I am actually going to have a cup of almond milk. I have decided to go with the Progresso Light Beef Pot Roast Soup. And looking at the calories, it is 70 calories a serving, so I'm well below the 200. And I went with the almond milk, 8 ounces of almond milk, and there's my soup. And Michelle has decided to go for water. Like we didn't drink enough water already. She says almond milk is
too sweet.
Too sweet. Okay. And unfortunately, we didn't plan ahead and go get low-fat milk.
It's all good.
So we'll have to go to the store tonight. 4:30, meaning it is time for meal 3, which is a large green salad. And you can include a few little veggies in this thing. And then 3 tablespoons of fat-free dressing. No bacon bits, no croutons. And for beverage, you can have any one of these. So Michelle and I have decided to go for, there's the salads. Yay. We don't have fat-free dressing. I have light dressing. Michelle has Olive Garden Light Italian. I have Wishbone Light Ranch. And for our beverages, we're both going for juice, the Ocean Spray Diet Juice. She likes cran grape. And I have plain cranberry, 8 ounces. And Michelle likes ice in hers. So, bon appetit, right? Yeah, I know. The diet does call for exercise. 40 minutes of aerobic activity for week 1, day 1. So I am downstairs, ready to jump on the treadmill. It's not much of a workout area. A few weights in the treadmill and some matting on the ground, but it's enough for what I need. All right, so we're at 297 calories, 41 minutes, 7 seconds, and let's see how far, 2.51 miles. So not a whole lot of distance for that kind of time, but my goal was to get over the 40 minutes and the 300 calorie mark. But I'm going to make an excuse. My foot's been hurting. So my right foot. And it's been tough. But we are at 300. Time to hit stop. Whew. 41 minutes and 42 seconds. A little over 2.5 miles. 2.53 miles. And calories 300. I will say I like running with a sweatshirt on because I am sweating my backside off. I probably lost 20 pounds just in water weight. Well, I drank a lot of water today. I have about 1 more serving of that big water jug to finish. I'm going to go drink that right now. And then I'll be back for the last meal of the night. It is 7:30, so we're doing meal 4. Got to drink a cup of water before eating, then 2 servings of vegetables, and then you could choose one of the following. We chose fish. And then for beverages, they have a list, and we're finally going to get our diet soda that we wanted because it says no more than 1 per day. And by the way, the exercise, it says every day in 40 minutes, and that's what I did. Here is what I made. So I made some salmon and some tilapia. All I did was just put a little seasoning on each. I broiled the tilapia and I pan fried or seared, whatever you call the salmon. The mushrooms are left over from dinner yesterday. So is the asparagus and mixed vegetables. Nothing really fancy, just frozen steamable vegetables. So that's what it's going to be. Michelle and I are going to have the tilapia, and the kids are going to have the salmon. Day number 1 of the shred is done. Week 1, day 1. Week 1, day 1 is always kind of tough because you're trying to adapt a little bit. So we did pretty good. Michelle missed one snack because she took Brittany somewhere and didn't have anything. So I guess that's why she'll start like giving a granola bar or something in her purse that's 100 calories or so. But in general, we did really good. We stuck to the schedule. We stuck to the foods. It's a lot of beverage, a lot of liquids with all the water, the juice, the tea. It's a lot, but I just wanted to show you what day 1 was going to be. I'm not going to do every day moving forward. It's probably going to be every second, third day, but I just wanted to kind of show you a full framework of shredding. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.